Good afternoon and welcome to Carlisle for the second round clash of the Lancashire Cup between Carlisle and Warrington. This is the new ground. Warrington's not played on here before, so it's a very tight, compact ground, but Warrington might just hold their own. The teams for today: Warrington first, number 1 David Lyon, number 2 Desi Drummond, number 3 Gary Mercer, number 4 Tony Farnley, number 5 Chris Rudd, number 6 Rocky Turner, number 7 Paul Bishop, number 8 Tony Burke, number 9 Dwayne Mann, number 10 Neil Arman, number 11 Bob Jackson, number 12 Gary Sanderson, and number 13 Billy McGinty. Warrington substitutes: number 14 Martin Crompton, and at 15 Paul Derbyshire. The Carlisle team: number 1 Damien Pollard, number 2 Gary Rao, number 3 Kevin Pape, number 4 Anahu Timoka, number 5 Mike Doyle, number 6 Clayton Friend, number 7 Mark Kavanagh, number 8 Gary Schubert, number 9 Mike Thomason, number 10 Steve Braley, number 11 D Kendall, number 12 B Williams, and the loose forward T Scott. Substitutes for Carlisle is Billy Vickers, 14, and at number 15 Itro Akassini. Referees for today's game is Mr Campbell from Wigan. Touch judges Mr Tickle, red, Mr Leyland, yellow. So it'll be Carlisle who kicking off. Carlisle playing in a very outrageous strip, looks like an American football strip. So they get the game underway through Clayton Friend. Gary Sanderson picks it up, comes forward. He's met by 3 forwards from Carlisle. Warrington now. Dwayne Mann goes on his own. Good tackling though, this Carlisle defence. Punching it, knock on, the referee's seen it. So it's a scrum down, it'll be Carlisle's head and ball. Let's see. All right now. So it's Clayton Friend, ex-Kiwi international, to put in. He gets it out. Carlisle. Well tackled. Carlisle, good run, good tackle by Rocky Turner on number 8, Gary Schubert, another Australian. Along the line is number 10, big forward, Braley. It's brought down though. Gary Sanderson does the tackling with McGinty. Along the line, Friend sends a long pass, Pape. Goes down with the ball, 4 tackles. Still Carlisle in possession, feeds it out to number 10, Braley. Still going, Friend to Pape. Doyle, well tackled, Doyle tackled. Last tackle, says the referee, as Carlisle now applying the pressure. Sells a dummy, still going. Forward pass. Referee forward pass. So it'll be Warrington's handover. Good play by Carlisle in the early stages. I can see Clayton Friend having a lot to do with this back division of Carlisle. Neil Arman taps and comes forward, he's met. Warrington now in their own 25. Tony Burke gets his first touch, but 4 Carlisle players in there bring him down to the ground. Still Warrington in possession, just inside their own 25. Dwayne Mann goes from acting halfback, gives it to Bob Jackson, captain for the day. Dwayne Mann, David Lyon getting his big foot to it, downfield it goes. Damien Pollard's got it covered though, takes it on a 3rd bounce, comes running out on the far side, but he's well tackled. Good tackling by young Rudd. So it's Carlisle now in their own 25. Rowe, he can't get anywhere. Warrington defence waiting for him. Still Carlisle. Misses out Schubert. Friend gives it to the 2nd row, but he's well tackled. Warrington tackling keenly. Both teams eyeing each other up in these early stages. Thompson, big lad, number 10. 2 players bring him down. Along the line. Inside pass from Kendall. Last tackle, says the referee, so it'll be a kick here for Carlisle, who's going to do the kicking. Downfield, Desi Drummond and Lyon waiting for this one. David Lyon gets it, gives it to Drummond. Drummond though runs into number 11, Braille Kendall. Warrington now on the halfway line. Tony Burke comes running in, strong lad, workhorse this lad. 10 yards inside the Carlisle half of the field. Dwayne Mann acting halfback. Neil Harmon comes, sells a dummy, goes on his own. But the Carlisle defence waiting, 2 second row forwards, well tackled. There's Billy McGinty. Billy McGinty, well tackled though. Good tackle by Kevin Pappy. Bishop along the line, Turner. Turner's got Mercer coming on the full, but he's tackled. Good tackling by Carlisle. Bishop. Play on, knock on, says the referee. Carlisle, dead and ball, scrum down. Warrington players watching the players instead of the ball there. So it's an handover. Carlisle now in possession. Schubert having a run, but Tony Burke gets hold of him along with Sanderson. Williams can't get anywhere. He's tackled just shy of the halfway line. Carlisle playing well in these early stages. Thomason. Really? Penalty. Referees have been told to watch this play the ball, and Carlisle get the penalty. Not letting the man play the ball. Trying to clean the game up, the rugby league. So it's a penalty to Carlisle. It's about 5 yards inside the Warrington half. Williams kicks. So it's Carlisle now, about 30 yards out from the Warrington line. What can they do here? This Schubert has a run, but he's well tackled. 2 forwards bring him down. Play on, says the referee. Didn't see what happened, but he's seen a Warrington knock on there. So it's a scrum down. Carlisle's head and ball again. Warrington making a lot of handling mistakes in the early stages. I'm sorry, it's Bishop's going to get the ball. Must have been Carlisle knocked on. Warrington got no advantage. Bishop. Good play by Bishop. Got Rocky Turner's got Farnley. Good tackle though by Carlisle. Offside. Penalty to Warrington. No, he's not give the offside. That was offside, but the referees give a scrum down. Good play by Turner. Turner should have fed the ball though there to Gary Farnley earlier, and it'd have been a certain try. But Warrington's got the head and ball, 30 yards out. What can they do here? Bishop. Turner's got Farnley, back to Turner. Good play by Warrington. Good tackle by Kevin Pappy, brings him into touch. Good play by Warrington, good tackling by Carlisle. Rocky Turner having a good game in the early stages. Went on the blind side there, was well tackled though by Kevin Pappy, the Carlisle centre. So it's a scrum, 5 yards from the Carlisle line. Carlisle's head and ball. Carlisle get it out. Got a big forward running in, but he's well tackled. Warrington waiting. The referee goes down. A big chase from the Warrington supporters. Terry Scott making nowhere. Loses the ball. 6 again. Offside again at the play the ball. This time Tony Burke judged offside. Warrington a bit sloppy there. They had a chance of picking that loose ball up. Carlisle seemed more eager to pick it up, and they got it. And it's a penalty. Good kicking by this number 12, Williams. Puts play on the halfway line. Carlisle, 6 tackles again. What can they do? The Schubert running for nothing. Won't be too happy about that. That was Braley, not Schubert. Won't be too happy running 10 yards for now. Tackling strong. Carlisle looking for an early score. Well tackled, Schubert. So it's Carlisle using these big forwards to drive in on the early tackles and then throwing it out wide on the last tackle. There's Clayton Friend. Sells a dummy, but well tackled. Good tackling by Warrington. Kendall, David Kendall, he's tackled. Last tackle, says Mr. Campbell. Clayton Friend again. Warrington though, pick it up through David Lyon. David Lyon, a good run in. Good running by David Lyon, clears his lines when it was dangerous for Carlisle, so it's Warrington now, the forwards, to try and drive it out. Bob Jackson drives in, tackle free Carlisle defenders. Neil Harman has a run. Again he's tackled, free Carlisle forwards there. Tackling's keen in this early game stage. Here's Bishop, Bishop out to Burke, Burke has to die with a ball though. Tony Burke will take them tackles all day, hard as nails, Tony Burke. Bishop gets his left foot to it, looks a good kick. Finds touch. No, it's not gone into touch, deceiving from here. Picked up by Rowe. So it's Carlisle now in their own half. Terry Scott going forward. So it's Carlisle in possession, going along the line. Good running, Williams, but well tackled on the halfway line. These forwards going through a hell of a lot of work in the early stages. His friend throws it into Braley, but he's well tackled. Warrington waiting for that move. Billy McGinty shouting, watch the outright. Here's Schubert. Schubert won't go any, but he unloads. Nice play. Timoka. Good tackling though. Good tackling by Martin Doyle by Dwayne Mann. So it's Warrington head and ball. This will be Carlisle's cup final today. Not happy with the scrum, Mr. Campbell. Remember, the winners of this will go into the draw on Monday morning for the semi-final of the Lancashire Cup. Feeding. Carlisle supporters a bit biased, giving the cheers to their own team. They're clapping anything down here. So it's Williams, big second row forward for Carlisle with a kick. Makes about 10 yards. So it's Carlisle again, having a lot of possession in this first 10 minutes, Carlisle. Warrington won't fall for this little ploy. Waste of time. Warrington judged offside. Neil Harman and Gary Mercer judged offside, so it leaves a kickable penalty here for number 12, Williams. It's about 25 yards out, about 10 yards to the left of the sticks. Warrington will have to get the game together. They've had two good breaks by Rocky Turner earlier in the game, but most of the possession's gone Carlisle's way. So it's Williams trying to put this penalty over to give Carlisle a 2-0 lead. Steps it up, goes onto his left foot, goes over. Good goal kick by number 12, Williams. So Williams open for scoring. 12 minutes gone. It's Carlisle 2, Warrington 0 in this Lancashire Cup second round. I must say, this number 4 at Carlisle looks just like Joe Rapati, who used to play with Warrington. But there again, I suppose all Chinamen look the same. So it's Turner, one long one downfield. Terry Scott picks it up. Goes forward, he's well met though. 3 Warrington forwards just inside the Carlisle 25. Nothing wrong with that, he skidded along the grass. Williams. Here's this big forward, big boy, this Braley. 2 big prop forwards, Carlisle team today. His friend unloads it to the Mowry. He's well tackled though, Tim Hockey. So it's Carlisle trying to get out of their own 25. Here's Schubert. Been around a long time, this lad. Gets rid of it and gets 6 tackles again. Warrington not having much luck with this 6 tackle business. So it's Carlisle again, the hooker. Thomason brought down by Billy McGinty. Here's the goal kicker for Carlisle, Williams, but he's tackled. Offside. I think you've only got to go back 5 yards, not 50 yards. Carlisle supporters shouting offside. Good play though by Thornley. Two-man overlap, but didn't let Pappy get rid of the ball. And Farley in again, but Warrington not going on these loose balls. The ball was there to be dove on. Warrington, two players stood around looking at each other, and the Carlisle player dove on it. So it's head and ball to Warrington. Bishop to feed on the blind side. On the halfway line, Bishop feeds, he gets it out. Carlisle well offside at that scrum. So Warrington get it back. Thank you very much, says David Lyon. Turner. Warrington handling terrible. Carlisle again. Braley. Well tackled. Supporters getting behind the team. Misses out Schubert, gives it to Miko, but he's down. Scrum, Warrington's head and ball. A lot of handling mistakes by Warrington. They seem to be watching the player instead of the ball. And the 50-50 balls today are all going Carlisle's way. Well, if Warrington thought they were coming here and having an easy win, they'd better have second thoughts, because this Carlisle team's no easy meat on their own ground. There's Timako again. But he's well tackled. He'd have been better passing the ball there. But he died with it, so it's Carlisle still in possession, 25 yards out. Tackling still keen, both sides. Carlisle now. Along the line. Kendall. Kendall almost got through, but tackled by Rocky Turner. Friend along the line to Williams. Williams straightens up, but he runs into two Warrington forwards, Bob Jackson and Turner. Clayton Friend, back to Clayton Friend. What's he going to do? Little kick through. Desi Drummond! You can't give this lad a chance. Good tackling though. Good tackle by the fullback. Here's Neil Harmon. Warrington now. Can they hold on to possession? Not had much possession, Warrington. Bishop, Turner. Turner's got McGinty wide. Farley at his side. Dies with the ball though. Good tackling by Carlisle. McGinty goes on his own. He's tackled on the halfway line. Bishop, offside. Play the ball. Free offside at the blind side. Well spotted by the referee. So it's a penalty to Warrington. Chance to put on a bit of pressure now. Thought Desi Drummond was going to go in there. He got free, but had little room to work on this touchline. And the fullback, excellent tackle, brought him down. Now Warrington's chance, 25-yard line. 6 tackles, what can they do here? Can they make the first division class tell here? As Neil Harmon goes forward, makes 10 yards. Warrington now, a try would be welcome here. Dwayne Mann goes on his own, but he's tackled. No way through this Carlisle defence. You have to let this ball have some air. Thornley, McGinty, he's tackled. Still Warrington now, 10 yards out. Sells the dummy. Turner's got Thornley. Trying to get Mercer going, but he can't unload his pass. Good tackling again. Turner now from acting halfback. Tony Burke. Drummond well tackled. Keeping their eye on Desi Drummond. They know how dangerous he can be. I should think so. Can have no excuse with that. Kevin Pappy should have more experience to do that. He can't complain about that. Won't let Drummond play the ball. So it gives Rocky Turner the chance now. 25 yards out. About 10 to the right. Chance for an equalising score. Remember last week, Rocky missed 4 out of 4. And they brought David Lyon on to kick the goals, and he kicked 6 from 6. So what can Rocky do with this one? I asked him on the coach coming down, has he got his kicking boots, and he assured me he has. So we'll soon know. Takes his 4 yards back, 1 to the right. Little stummer. I've got a feeling this is going right between the H. Good one. Like I say, 17 minutes gone. It's Carlisle 2, Warrington 2. 11 minutes, Carlisle opened the scoring with a goal by Williams. And Rocky Turner's just got 1 for Warrington, so it's all tied, 2 apiece. It's Carlisle to restart. So it's Kavanagh restarting, along one downfield. Gary Sanderson picks this one up straight away, comes running in, runs into Doyle. Warrington now in possession. Good running by Neil Harmon. Tony Burke there round the play the ball. This lad will work all day, a real workhorse, Burke. This is Burke now with the ball. Always 3 or 4 Carlisle players to bring him down. It'll surely tire Carlisle out this as the game goes on. Bishop, Turner, back to Bishop. Bishop sells it out to Mercer. Mercer's well tackled though. This Carlisle defence coming up very quickly. I'm sure Cameron Bell's taught him this little ploy as Bishop gets it on his left foot. Good kick by Bishop. That's the way. These Carlisle forwards won't like this. Back and two. Saves Warrington 50 yards. So it's the Carlisle pack on the retreat. So it's Carlisle's heading ball about 10 yards from the Warrington try line. Kavanagh to feed. So Kavanagh feeds, he gets it out. Loose forward, that should be a penalty with the new rule. The loose forward's supposed to stay in the scrum till the scrum half has possession. Mr. Campbell must have forgot that time, but that's the new rule. So it's Carlisle now on the 25. Schubert gets it out, well played. Thomas and the hooker having a busy game, this young hooker. Friend inside, but Warrington's tackling strong, not giving these forwards any room as Kendall's brought down. Clayton Friend gets a kick in here. Looks like a good kick. Beats the Warrington defence. Good kick. Now it's Warrington's turn to backpedal. Good kick by Clayton Friend. Saves his forwards 40 yards, but it'll be Warrington's heading ball. About 10 yards inside the Warrington half. Bishop, Turner to Mercer, looking for the return, but Mercer sells a dummy. Still going, here's Desi Drummond, goes round his winger. Unlucky there, Bishop, unlucky. Good run by Drummond, he beat his winger there. Coles, hands down. Have his hands full, this Coles, today with Desi Drummond. Might have been around a long time, but he knows all the tricks, Desi, and he's still got a yard of pace. I think this warming this Maori up now, Carlisle. Not happy with that, Mr. Campbell. Wants it re-scrum down. I've heard a lot about this Ocassini, the substitute of Carlisle, who's warming to get on this game. Clayton Friend. Bit of a forward pass there. Gives it to the fullback, but he's well tackled. Rocky Turner going through a lot of tackling today. Carlisle. Good tackling again. You can't go without the pins as Scott's brought down to earth. Kavanagh gives it inside to Braley. Braley back to Kavanagh. Kavanagh, what? There's little Bishop sweeping up behind the Warrington line. Brings him down. Here's Clayton Friend again. Inside to Williams. Well tackled though. Lose the ball. Knock on. So it's a scrum down. Warrington's heading ball. Carlisle looking for ways of breaking this Warrington defence, but both defences on top in the first 20 minutes. I must say, Rocky Turner's getting through his share of tackles in the standoff position today. So it's Bishop. Bishop feeds, gets it out. 3 Carlisle players waiting. There's Mercer again. Strong runner, this Mercer. There's Desi from acting half-back. There's Desi getting to run. Strong man, this Desi Drummond. So it's Warrington now. Just inside the Carlisle half as Gary Sanderson has a run. Nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't say that was an head-high tackle. If that was his head, he's got 2 heads. So it's a penalty. Clayton Friend adjudged to have tackled Gary Sanderson high, but I must admit it didn't look high to me. David Lyon kicks it into touch. So it's Warrington now, about 30 yards out. What can they do here? Can they put on a set play? Here's Tony Burt, the workhorse. 3 of them again to bring him down. Where's out? Packs as the game goal, this lad. Here's Billy McGinty. Good play there, Dwayne Mann. Seen the gap and set McGuinty through. It looks good on that far side for Warrington as Sanderson unloads it. Turner, but well tackled. Knock on. Penalty, offside, says the referee. Oh, obstruction, says the referee, holding. Ocassini can't wait to get on. He's coming on for Scott, the loose forward. Big lad this, only 19. I don't think the player's injured. I think this is a tactical blow by Cameron Bell. So, Scott comes off. Ocassini goes on. Well played, Warrington's ball. Bad mistake, not getting touch. Young Rudder, he'd be looking to have a good game today. He comes from round here, a Cumbrian lad. Still tackling though, this Carlisle team. Here's Neil Harmon. I'd say that was more higher than the tackle than friends. Bishop, Turner, back to Bishop. Bishop trying to unload to Bob Jackson. Bob Jackson, good tackling though again. Pappy doing his share. There's Bishop. Chipped. Play on. Knock on. He's not falling for the trick, the referee. Seen little Bishop looking for an Oscar. But Dwayne Mann was quick to point out that the Carlisle player knocked on. So it's Warrington head and ball. Paul trying his little tricks, but you can't get away with that up here, Paul. So Bishop feeds. It's got Turner coming on the outside. Mercer going the other way to Farnley. Forward. So again, Warrington being scrummed down. Carlisle making a lot of silly mistakes, basic mistakes. Schoolboys don't make these kind of mistakes. So the packs go down on the Carlisle 25. Young Kavanagh to feed. In it goes, out it comes. A big strong lad coming running in here. Good running by Rowe. Schubert not making much ground. Good tackling by McGinty and Sanderson. Another forward has a run this time. Williams. Some big Cumbrian boys in this Carlisle pack. Here's Friend again. Inside, well tackle, brilliant tackling by Warrington. Again, bad mistakes by Warrington. Not picking up these loose balls. A crunching tackle on Friend. He wondered what had hit him. Can't unload. Braley has to go on his own. Thomason tackled on the halfway line. McGinty going through a lot of tackles too. Here's Clayton Friend again, inside to this Ocassini. Set move that, but Warrington read it well. Burke in the tackle with Bob Jackson, Kavanagh, Williams. Williams a long one to the other Maori. Timoke, he can't unlay, he gets it out to Vickers, back to Doyle. Coles, well tackled though, last tackle says Mr. Campbell. Was a penalty there for Carlisle if the referee was looking. Here's Clayton Friends, big up and under. Well taken by David Lyon. He'll take them for breakfast. Do that all day, Clayton Friend. David Lyon will eat them. So it's a penalty, not giving the man 10 yards. Remember this season, that's another new rule. Yeah. Going in with the feet. 10 minutes in the sin bin. I mean, the penalty was offside. They didn't give the man 10 yards, but then obviously this lad went in with his feet. He's got a 10-minute, and his coach won't be happy with that. He's left his team with 12 players. Conditions like this, you need the full team on the field. As David Lyon finds touch on the halfway line. What can Warrington do now? Man overlap here. Here's Billy McGinty looking to get clear. Just can't find that gap. Again, Warrington lose possession. So it's Carlisle again now. Kavanagh along the line. Here's Kevin Pappy to Vickers, the fullback, but well tackled by Tony Farnley. Man and ball. It's Clayton Friend. He's going on his own. Can he get rid of it? No, he had Tomoko on his outside. Again, goes on his own. Yeah. Ocassini, what can he do? Nothing, because Gary Sanderson's round his legs. No matter how good you are, you can't go without your pins. Friend, Williams, here's the drop goal, well out. Desi Drummond underneath it. Backwards. Bad mistake by Desi. All come about from a drop goal by Williams. Went nowhere near the sticks, but the ball spun and doing around in the air, and Desi took his eye off it. And what happens? It's a knock-on, and Carlisle's heading ball. 10 yards from the Warrington try line. Kavanagh, Friend. He's got Pappy coming inside. He's got the other Maori, but no move there. They walked onto that pass. Warrington waiting for him. Timoko this time takes the tackle. Here's Clayton Friend into Schubert. Clayton Friend behind all this Carlisle movement. Kavanagh can't get through. Just 5 yards short now. Carlisle looking for this try. Along the line is Friend. He looks to go on his own. He's doing too much. He should get the ball, do the work. Carlisle looking keen now. Knock on. Penalty. Penalty for obstruction. Tony Burke holding back the Carlisle player. But Carlisle, that's the nearest they've been in this match. But Clayton Friend, who seems to be the architect of most of Carlisle's moves, wanted to be a bit greedy there and died with the ball. But the outcome's a penalty to Carlisle. About 20 yards out, 10 to the left of the sticks. Similar position from his first kick. Trying to put Carlisle back in front, 4-2. I make it 29 minutes gone. But Warrington still making these basic mistakes. All that come about with Desi taking his eye off the ball. And from the resulting scrum and the play after that, Carlisle get the penalty. Williams, no problem. So, 30 minutes gone. Carlisle go into a 4-2 lead. The second goal by Williams. So the last 20 minutes of this game's going to be important today. Can Carlisle keep up with the first division pacemakers? We'll have to see. Anyway, the thing is now, at the moment, it's Carlisle 4, Warrington 2, and you can't take anything away from this Carlisle team. Turner restarts, long one downfield. Stopped by the Maori. Okaseni, he comes running forward, but he's well tackled. Sanderson again there with Dwayne Mann. Kavanagh inside to Kendall. I think this lad, Cumbrian lad, used to play for Barra, this lad, Kendall. Schubert. Braley this time, blindside prop brought down. Here's Schubert. There again, who's in that tackle? Tony Burke. Wherever plays, Tony Burke won't be far away. Clayton Friend goes on his own from acting half-back, gives it inside to Pat, but he's well buried. So, last tackle is the kick by Williams, straight down the field, straight to David Lyon. Stops it soccer style, picks it up, comes running forward. What can he do? Good tackling, beats Schubert, but don't beat Okaseni, so it's Warrington in possession through Drummond. There's the gap. Mercer, good running. Still going, Mercer. Strong running centre, this. Turner, McGinty, trying to get on his right foot, but he's tackled. Carlisle well offside on that far side of the field. Turner, lovely pass to Gary Sanderson. Should have unloaded, he had Armand with him. Can Thornley go in here? Yard out, last tackle. Try, no. Scrum down. Unlucky there, Desi Drummond, he bounced that. But that's the closest Warrington's come today. So it's an handover. The knock-on was on the sixth tackle, so Carlisle now penned in their own in-goal area. Thomason, try and bring it away. Kavanagh, well tackled. That's 2 tackles, made 10 yards, Carlisle. Another one. Braley, big prop, he's brought down. His friend, trying to get it out to the good play, gets his centre running, Timoki, But Rocky Turner read that and never let go of Tamaki. L, says the referee. So it's Carlisle friend inside to Williams, but again Warrington, brilliant tackling. Burke again doing the tackling. Not like that tackle, this Carlisle forward. Long kick downfield, another one straight to David Lyon. Thank you very much, says David Lyon. Elite them, I keep telling you. Ruddy, still going Ruddy. Still running, good play by young Chrissy Rudd. Feeds it to Desi Drummond, so Warrington on the attack again. Applying pressure in the last 5 minutes. Dwayne Mann. These Carlisle players going through a lot of tackles are going to be tired out in the second half. Bishop. Oh, off. Definitely, that was an eye tackle. No need. Mercer having a bit of a Barney there. But that was nothing to that. All that was an eye tackle. Nearly took Gary Sanderson's head off. Got to outlaw these tackles from the game. No good for the game whatsoever. I know we get a penalty out of it. And a dazed Gary Sanderson. Having a word, it's Clayton Friend, the culprit. He's already had him for one eye tackle. That's the correct decision. Correct decision, referee. One thing I'm against is head-eye tackling. Rugby league's hard enough without this head-eye tackling, and a good decision by Mr. Campbell. Clayton Friend should know better. He's been around long enough to know you don't do that kind of thing. So, Carlisle down to 12 men now. Captain off the field. So, Rocky Turner, simple goal kick, about 20 yards out, directly in front. That could be game, set and match for Carlisle now. But there was no two ways about it. The referee had little option. It wasn't accidental, it was a deliberate eye tackle, and it's got its just rewards in the dressing room. So Turner, 4 apiece. 35 minutes gone in the first half. It's Carlisle 4, Warrington 4. But Carlisle now playing with 12 men for the remainder of the match. It's not been a tough game. It's been a pretty clean game, you know, and hard rugby, but you can't let these head tackles go unnoticed. So it's Kavanagh trying to restart. Carlisle 4, Warrington 4. 35 minutes gone in this second round Lancashire Cup tie. Here's Desi Drummond on the run again. Runs into Ocassini and his opposite number. Here's Tony Burke. Here's Armand, strong running, just needs half a gap and this lad's gone. Gary Sanderson acting half-back. Here's David Lyon, get his left foot to it, long one, gets behind the Carlisle defence, but the full-back's there. No, the winger takes it this time, Rowe. Warrington up there in support, they bring him down. Rocky Turner doing the tackling along with Chris Rudd. Offside, no, never played the ball properly. Penalty to Warrington, not playing the ball properly. Rowe, he's been around long enough. No, you play the ball with your foot. Must say, Chrissy Rudd will be in his element here today in Cumbria. Only has to come 10 minutes down the road and makes a change. Hoping to have a good game for Warrington, Chrissy. So it's Turner. Hard kick, it's about 35 yards out and about 5 yards in from the far touchline. Good kick if he kicks this one, but he's capable. Martin Crompton doing his little bucket boy stint here. He's getting a very nice little dainty run on him, Martin. I'll have to have a word with him on coach. Give us a kiss, Martin. Been none of that in rugby league. So anyway, it's Turner. Looks good. No, just wide of the far upright. Well picked up by the fullback. Good clearing run. Row inside here now. Kavanagh. Here's this big Maori. Ocassini. It's good play. Good play by the big prop. Desi Drummond with it. This big prop forward's having a great game, Brayley. Unloaded a peach of a pass to the hooker in the tackle. Carlisle a bit upset over this sending off, but they know the rugby, they know that's the way. I mean, I don't know why they're criticising Gary Sanderson. He didn't ask Clayton Friend to head-high tackle him. Ooh, Billy McGinty almost through the gap. Mercer's got Bishop on his outside. A little kick, his favourite little ploy here. But it goes into touch. Scores usually 3 or 4 tries a season with that play, but Carlisle were having none of it. 3 minutes to half-time. It's Carlisle 4, Warrington 4. The winners go in the draw for the semi-final Monday. You hear it on your local radio station. Feeds it Kavanagh, gives it out. Full-back. Play's been in the Carlisle half in the last 10 minutes. It looks like Warrington at last getting on top. But there again. No good looking at the referee. You know the rules. Play the ball, get away. They're cleaning up this play the ball, and so it should be. Makes the game quicker, more entertaining. Williams. Poor kick. Makes about 5 yards, but they keep possession, Carlisle. And that's what they'll need to do. Hold on now till half-time and regather in the dressing room. Cameron Bell will be a bit upset with his countryman, Clayton Friend, but these things happen. Inside, Williams, the goal kick, a big strong running lad. Hell, shouts the referee. The hooker has to go on his own. Good play. Impressed with this little hooker. Good little hooker, this lad. Along the line it comes. Pappy to Akasini. He can't go far though. Warrington's tackling him. This is his first game back after being in New Zealand. There's the other Maori. But there again, Warrington bring him down. Captain Bob Jackson this time. Kavanagh, Pappy, inside to number 10, Thomas, and inside. Lovely play. Good play, boys, but dangerous there. Rowe brought down. Bit sloppy there by Carlisle. If Warrington had been quick onto that ball, the full-back wasn't at home. Williams, it's a Warrington player, but Chrissy Rudd picks it up. He's well tackled. Play in the Warrington 25 now. A minute to half-time. Warrington just holding on as David Lyons gives his forwards a break. So there we are. Half-time score. Carlisle 4, Warrington 4. Goal kicks 2 for Carlisle by B. Williams and Warrington 2 for Rocky Turner. Remember, the second half, Carlisle will be playing with... Oh, my child. Are we on? We're still switched on. Welcome back for the second half, second round Lancashire Cup tie here in Carlisle, and the score half-time, Carlisle 4, Warrington 4. As Carlisle received the ball from the kick-off. Here's the Kekosini, big Maori. Carlisle forwards now trying to clear the lines. On the 25, Carlisle in possession. Back to Williams, dummies to kick, goes the other way. But Warrington's defence is there. Still on the 25, Carlisle. Warrington warming 2 subs up, Martin Crompton and Paul Derbyshire. Long kick. Again, Lyons underneath it. Thanks very much, says David Lyons. Away he goes. Trying to feed Desi. Forward. Well forward. Referee well in position for that. So it's Carlisle now in possession. 10 yards inside the Warrington half of the field. Kavanagh to feed. Referee not happy with the scrum. Get it in, he says. Kavanagh puts it in. Kevin Pappy operating at standoff now for Carlisle. Referee right in there. No wrong with that tackle. Warrington still tackling hard. Rocky Turner tackling everything. Along the lines. Here's Rowe. Still going, Rowe. Good running by Rowe. Carlisle now. It's a Cassini. But Warrington defence holding out. Carlisle now. Playing good football now, Carlisle. Kavanagh. Papa gets it out to the Timoki, but he's well shepherded over on the far side. Last tackle, says the referee. Wait for the big kick from Williams here. Here he is. Good up and under. Lyons there. Well played by David Lyons. Surely he should be a 25-yard tap. Warrington clocked that in the in-goal area. He's not giving it. It should be a tap, that. Collected it in the in-goal area. But the referee's decided it should be a dropout. Warrington should have restarted on the 25. Kendall. Again, Warrington defence. Hell, says the referee. Good tackling is. It's just outside the Warrington 25 now. Play directly underneath as it goes out. Thomason gets a good pass to Williams. Williams goes wide to Pape. Good tackle, Bob Jackson. That's how you tackle in rugby league, downstairs. Kavanagh gives it to this big forward, no number on his back. Warrington lose it, picked up by Bishop. Good play there by Carlisle. Let the ball go along the line, but Warrington get the ball back. Bob Jackson comes storming forward. Playing a captain's role today, Bob Jackson. Dwayne Mann gives it the other side. Neil Arman, he goes forward. 3 Carlisle players hanging on. Makes 5 yards still, though. Here's Gary Sanderson. He makes a good 10 yards. Good strong running by the Warrington forwards. 3-4 men to bring them down all the time. Tiring work for Carlisle. Dwayne Mann ships it, shimmies, gets it on his foot. Long one downfield. Pollard picks it up. But he runs into posse of Warrington players, Pollard. So Carlisle now, inside their own 25. Cavani have to go on his own, the hooker. Still going, but Paul Bishop sweeping up behind. Good play by the scrum half. Here's Williams going strong. Kendall this time. Paul Bishop noticed playing in a sweeping role behind the line to clean up anything that gets through. Here's Ocassini, but he's well shepherded. Sanderson and McGinty bring him down on the halfway line. Carlisle in possession. Here's the kick. Long one. Gets behind Desi Drummond. But Drummond will stop this with his foot. Picks it up. What can he do? Good tackling. Trying to go on the outside, but the man was having none of it. Here's Gary Mercer. Trying to look for straighten up here. Good running by Mercer. Still going. 3 men looking for that gap to straighten up like a bull, this Mercer. Chrissy Rudd, here's Dwayne Mann. Dwayne Mann has to go on his own. No one outside him. Again, 3 Carlisle players in the tackle. Surely tired in this. Here's Tony Burke again. Still going Burke. Again, 3 men. Every time it's 3 men to bring down these Warrington forwards. Surely going to tell in the later stages. Knock on, bad play. Warrington a bit of a mix-up there between Billy McGinty and Paul Bishop. Bishop went one way, McGinty went the other, and the ball went the other. So it's a scrum down, 30 yards out. Carlisle to put in. Young Kavanagh puts it in, gets it out, goes on the blind side. Big row, but there's Matt Farley and Bishop to bring him down on the Warrington 25. Here's Carlisle again pressing. Knock on. It's funny, isn't it, with supporters? If it had been Warrington, that would have been a knock-on. But because it's Carlisle, it's not. Ridiculous. So, Carlisle bring the second sub on. Barry Vickers comes on. Replaces the full-back, Pollard. So Carlisle use both subs now. Here's Mercer again. Just straighten up. If this Mercer can just get half a gap, he's gone. Strong lad, again messing about in the tackle, this Pap. Billy McGinty unloads it, good play, but oh! Very bravely dove on that. Good strong running by Timoki. Here's another one. Ooh, good strong tackling. Warrington get the ball. That forward certainly knew he'd been it. As Dwayne Mann dives on a loose ball. Warrington diving on more loose balls this half. Look a bit keener than what they did in the first half. Sanderson looking to straighten up, but there again Williams brings him down along with Thomason. Having a good game this hooker for Carlisle. If there's any man of the match, is my judgment up to now. He's everywhere, this number 9. Dwayne Mann, Bishop, here's the kick, gets it on the left foot, little chip, but there's the Kavanagh doing the same role as Bishop, sweeping up at the back. Bishop brings him down. Carlisle now, sub's first chance. Vickers, but he's well tackled. Ball comes out. Here's the big forward, Ocassini, looking to go. Well, good strong run. 3 forwards to bring him down this time. This time he goes from acting half-back, Schubert. Be better on leasing. He's along the line. Braley. Big lad, this Braley. Not non-stop grafter. Another Carlisle player down. Ocassini receiving attention. Here's Timoki. Next time I come to Carlisle, I better study Japanese with all these names. Timoki and Kakaseni and Billy Bibbsits. And it's Warrington tap on the 25. Scott getting ready to come back on. Cameron Bell making good use of his substitutes, giving forwards 10-minute breaks. Remember, they're playing with 12 men, Carlisle, after Clayton Friend was sent off in the 35th minute. Mercer, still going Mercer. Good centre, this Gary Mercer. Here's Dwayne Mann into Neil Harmon. Neil Harmon going strong. Makes 10 yards, 5 yards shy of the halfway line as Tony Burke takes it up. Still going Tony Burke. Good run by Tony Burke. Gets play inside the Carlisle half. Bishop, Turner. Turner's got Jackson. Jackson straightens up. Still going Jackson, but well tackled. Here's Sanderson, he's going from acting half-back. He's trying to straighten up. Good running by Warrington. Last tackle, says the referee. Paul Bishop here, get it on his left foot. Little chip, is it? Yeah. All on again, but Kavanagh's there, sweeping up. Tells a beautiful dummy. Warrington pick up a loose ball here. Bad play by the full-back there. So Warrington now in possession inside the Carlisle 25. It's Carlisle's turn to defend as Drummond comes away with it. Looking for that little gap. Good tackle. Ocassini. Big tackle, this lad. Still going now. Neil Harmon gets it back. Here's the gap out the far side. Here's the try for Warrington. No. Good play there by the Carlisle centres. Good positional play. Tony Burke. Bishop. Bishop will have to go on his own. Trying to run it on the far side now. Farnley can't unload. Brilliant tackling by this Carlisle defence. Papa the man this time. Warrington's Turner. Turner sells a dummy. Gets it back to Bishop. Bishop to McGinty. Can't unload. Last tackle, says the referee. Well tackled by this 12-man Carlisle team. Here's Bishop. Gets it on the left foot. It's the upright. Offside. Billy McGinty judged offside. It's a knock-on. Not happy with that, Kavanagh. Bishop got it on his left foot, twisted, got the ball in the air, but it hit the far upright. But Warrington get the advantage by the knock-on by the substitute. Bishop. He's going over. Oh! Billy McGinty picked that ball up out of the scrum. Found Carlisle wanting there. Another sub being used. This time it's number 11 who comes off, Kendall. Scott goes back on. Playing his substitutes well, Cameron Bell. Old experienced dead, been around for a long time. Bishop, Turner, can Warrington get this gap now? Turner sells a dummy. David Lyon. Still play, no. Was no knock on there, it looked like the boot. But Carlisle saved again to breathe another day, Carlisle. Tremendous defence by Carlisle there. Remember, a man short. They seem to have 14 men on the field there. The ball went right, went left, but Carlisle did the tackling. They did the job. Kavanagh gets it out. Gives it to Kendall. I'm sorry, it was Williams who went off. They look so alike, these two, number 11 and number 12. But Williams is still on the off, and Kendall's on. Took a knock there, Kendall. Here's that hooker again. Billy Whiz, we call him. He's everywhere. Jinking, turning, tackling. He's doing everything. Here's Kavanagh. He has to go on his own. Big mix up there. 3 Carlisle forwards running onto the ball, and it played it to himself. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Touch judge well positioned. Nothing wrong with it. What you on about? Hey, what are you bleeding on about? Watch the game. Nothing wrong with that. Well, there's a touch judge there. Why didn't he see it? It's the old soldier. Professional foul he's trying. He'll be running around in a minute like a 2-year-old. He'll be running about in a minute. Have you stopped? A lull in play here. There's an injury to a Carlisle player on the Carlisle 25. Kendall's receiving attention on an ankle injury. He seems to be okay. I can't see who's down. He looks a bit... I think it's the scrum half, Kavanagh. Seems like a shoulder injury. But there was nothing malice in that. It was just an hard tackle. Referee and the touch judge well positioned for that. They never seen anything wrong. And Kendall's been led off. Bad leg injury. Had a good game, this number 11. So Damien Pollard now, he's only just gone off, he has to come back on. Not having much luck, Carlisle, injury-wise, and players sent off. But he's okay now. Nothing wrong with the lad. I told you it was just one hard tackle. He's fit as ever again now. He's running around now. It was the scrum half, Kavanagh. There's nothing wrong with him now. It's Warrington tackling now. Touch judge, knees. Billy McGinty knees in the tackle. Having a word with Neil Arm, and it looked like knees in the tackle. That's another thing we've got to cut out. I'd have no sympathy if he was sent off. Very lucky man, Neil Armin. He's a very lucky man to stay on the field. That knees in the tackle, that's got to be cut out of the game. Carlisle now. Playing very well. Thomason. Take it easy on him, Warrington. They're shouting for hard tackles. If they go any further back, they'll be on the slag heap. Here's Scott. He's well tackled. Here's the young hooker. Here's Kavanagh carrying an injury a minute ago. Look at him now. Gets it out to the centre, the Maori. Unloads. Is he going to go it forward? Forward pass, but good tackling anyway. David Lyon made sure he weren't going in. The referee spotted a forward pass. I'm glad he didn't go in, or the Carlisle fans said they were robbed. Lyon did a beautiful cover tackle on the winger. So it's Warrington head and ball, 10 yards inside their own half of the field. I'll tell you what, Warrington know they've been in a game here this afternoon. Fans getting right behind this Carlisle team. Remember, 12 men Carlisle. Here's Scott, he's trying to get going. Unloads it. Warrington there in the tackle though. I think they're playing better with 12 men than they was with 13. Bob Jackson getting up a bit groggy. No one shouting anything now because it's a Warrington player. Along the line, Tim Oakey. It's all right, it's only Bob Jackson, a Warrington player, groggy. Here's the big forward again, Brayley. Strong runner, but Warrington's got his number today. Here's Pappy, along the line to roll, little chip over. Looks like a toucher for me, good kick. Good kick by Carlisle. That wasn't the intentions. I think the intentions was for the kick and follow through, but they got the bounce of the ball, and it's got Warrington 10 yards from the try line. Warrington head and ball, Bishop. Warrington bring on Crompton, take off Rocky Turner. Well played, Rocky, lad. Penalty to Carlisle. Bob Jackson querying it. Penalty, that's all there is to it. Get back. The referee's in charge. He's give a penalty and that's it. Final. Referee, mate, how far are they coming forward? He's given them another 10 yards now. I can't understand why they do this in rugby league. Kick it 10 yards back and they've just gone 10 yards forward. It's just waste of time. Hey up. Here's the Archangels gathering. Look at this lot. Right on the line here now, Carlisle. What can he do? Looked like a bit of a knock on there, but got away with it. Carlisle along the line. Kavanagh has to sell a dummy. Good tackling there, Dwayne Mann. Pushes them back 10 yards. Still Carlisle though. Along the line, bad pass. Here's the drop goal. That'll do. Scott drops a goal. Make it. 20 minutes gone. Go on, go. I'm watching both teams. Alex. Tosses. So it's Carlisle 5, Warrington 4. Looks like a penalty. Straight in. Penalty to Carlisle on the halfway line. I make it. Almost 15 minutes gone in the second half. Carlisle 5, Warrington 4. What a turn up for the book if Carlisle go into the semi-final. So the substitute, Vickers, going for goal. 50-yarder if he kicks. Deserves to win any game with this kick. 50 yards out. Got the tails up now, Carlisle. 5-4 in front, playing with a man short and still playing a good game of rugby league. So, very important kick for this young Vickers here now. Directly in front, on the just short of the halfway line. What a kick if he gets this. Taking his time, composed, up he comes. Where's it going? It looks a good one. Good kick. Brilliant. Good kick. Vickers puts 7, Warrington 4. Good play. Now Warrington's really got to get the motor in. Bishop now restarts. Down long one, downfield. Terry Scott stops it soccer style, picks it up, comes forward. Well tackled though. Warrington now, got to get back in this game. 7-4 down. Here's the big Maori. Okaseni, he's tackled. 10 yards from their own line now. Carlisle trying to clear the ranks. Good running by Brayley. Another good workhorse, this lad. Sells a dummy. Good play, gives it to Warrington. Can Farnley straighten up now? Tries to run through a gap. Good tackling by Carlisle. Warrington in possession. Carlisle's turn to defend again. Martin Crompton just come on the field. Can he weave some magic? Can't go on your own, not with this defence. Penalty to Warrington. Looks like talking, I can't see from here, but it's Warrington's penalty, 5 yards out. Martin Crompton just come on the field. Can he weave some magic? He's the man who can turn this game on its head. So it's Warrington now in the far side of the field. Crompton, Billy McGinty, but it's not going anywhere. Carlisle still tackling. Worked hard, this Carlisle team. Bishop, McGinty's got a limp here. Can't unload. Running on one leg there, Billy McGinty. I think you'll see Paul Derbyshire coming on. Still applying the pressure. Ooh, yards short. Still tackling well. Warrington still trying to get over. Crompton inside. Mercer. Three men bring him down. Last tackle. Well tackled again, Carlisle. Penalty. Never played the ball. Gary Mercer adjudged not to have played the ball, so Carlisle gets some reprise. A penalty on their own line. Slowing the game down a minute. Remember, they've only got 12 men. Excellent game they've played today, Carlisle. Vickers kicks it into touch, trying to slow it down, give his forwards a rest. And make it about 15 minutes to go. Can Carlisle hold on to this 7-4 lead? So Carlisle is the hooker again. He must be man of the match. Young Thomason. Kavanagh to Scott. Scott's going nowhere. He's tackled. Ocassini, dummies to kick, but Bob Jackson brings him down. Always goes downstairs, Bob Jackson. Here we go again. Schubert. Oh, good pass, but Ocassini can't unload. He's tackled. Last tackle, says Mr. Campbell. Play just on the halfway line. Carlisle in possession. Here's Kavanagh. Gets it off. He won't drop them. David Lyons, their breakfast feed. Off he goes, looking for a gap. He's away, is he? No. If he gets clear. Yo! Good play by Carlisle. Warrington looked like a score all over there, but Carlisle's defence come back. Vickers, excellent tackle on Chrissy Rudd. Chrissy Rudd just got into the clear but couldn't get running. There's Brayley. Warrington might rue that chance after this game. There's Ocassini again, but he's well tackled. Not making much ground, this lad today. Gets good kick, gets behind Rudd. What a kick. Brilliant kick. So, Warrington's heading ball now. Good kicking, puts Warrington down here again. Chrissy Rudd wondering what he has to do. Got in the clear there, seen the try line, but Vickers tackled. Here's Ruddy again. Tackled, giving his forwards a break. Now Warrington have got 70 yards to go now again. Carlisle will be happy down here. Mercer. Drummond. Is Drummond going here? No. Knock on. Unlucky Drummond. Looked like a try, but he knocked it on. He was first to the ball, that's for sure, but the ball bobbled and beat him. Just failed to get his hand to it. What a try that'd have been. That's the thing with Warrington. Warrington's got players who can go the length of the field. So Carlisle again, acting halfback, comes on his own. Still coming forward, halfway line, Carlisle in possession. Good little chip. Knock on. Knock on. Referee, let it go. Knock on that. Scott. Tackled on the 25. Warrington don't want to give a penalty away here. Kavanagh trying to get on his foot for a drop goal, but he has to go with the ball. Last tackle, says the referee. Who's going to kick it? It looks like Vickers is waiting. Here he is, Vickers. Gets it off. Well wide, though. So, Warrington restarts on the 25. We've had one scare on this left wing where Chrissy Rudd nearly went in. And then Desi Drummond meant 80 yards, just failed to touch the ball as it bobbled in the in-goal area. But that's Warrington's thing. Warrington's got 3 or 4 players who can go the length of the field. I don't think Carlisle have. Jackson. But take nothing away from this Carlisle team. They've come here today to play a cup tie and they've played one and they're leading 7-4. Arman. Tackled midway between the halfway and Warrington 25. Look, Warrington looking for one piece of magic to get this out of the hat. Crompton, Bishop, back to Crompton. He still's a dummy, Crompton, but there's the posse of defenders. Dwayne Mann, Bishop, here's the kick, is it? No, he's looking for a gap for Mercer. Burt can't unload. Unloads it to Jackson. He has to die. Very keen, this Carlisle team, like little terriers everywhere. Mann gets a little chip off. Just let it go, Warrington's ball, 6 again, says Campbell. Sanderson looking to straighten up. You've got to straighten up, not keep going across field. The gap will appear if you keep going at him. Crompton, it's Mercer, back to Mercer. Mercer looking to set Drummond running. Gets him away, but good cover defence. There's the ball, Crompton. Crompton looking to fan it wild, but McGinty comes inside. He's tackled though. Still tackling well, this Carlisle team. Crompton, Bishop. Bishop's got Mercer looking to straighten up to Ruddy. Got to unload it. Bishop, now here's the chance on this far side, but they're too slow. Last tackle. Play on, Kavanagh back down with it. I make it only about 12 minutes to go. All Carlisle's got to do is just hold on for 12 minutes and they'll be in the draw on Monday. Thomason, no one there to pass to. Kavanagh, he goes down. Big forward looking to get rid of the ball. No Carlisle player near him. It's the centre this time. Tim Oakey straightening up, but well tackled. Bob Jackson brings him down. Kavanagh along the line to Scott. Goes under one tackle. Last tackle. Warrington cooling it down. They look like they're panicking and rushing things. Just take it easy. Vickers gets off and up and under. Drummond's underneath it. Waits for it to bounce. Gets it. Trying to go on the outside. Well tackled by the wingman though. Good tackling. Made sure Desi Drummond didn't go on the outside of him there. Oh, a bad pass. Dwayne Mann did well to hold that. Wild pass from the acting half-back. Had to reach up full stretch there, man. Bishop, Crompton. There he goes! Is Bishop going to score here? Try! Try! Warrington scored through Bishop. What a let-off for Warrington. Crompton, who's only been on the field 10 minutes, worked that. Weaved his magic down the middle. Found the gap, went running forward. He had Bishop on the outside, but decided to kick. And Bishop just had enough pace to take him to the line ahead of Vickers. So it's Warrington 8, Carlisle 7 with a goal kick to come. Bishop, I think it's Bishop kicking this, the try scorer. I'll take it, he says. What a let-off for Warrington. But this game's not over yet. I hope they're not going to ease up. Carlisle can come back in this game. I mean, it's one team's got to lose. It's a pity if it's Carlisle, because believe me, they might be a second division team. They've played their hearts out on this park this afternoon, and with 12 men. Regrouping behind the sticks, the lads now. Need an experienced head amongst them to settle them in. Bishop puts it over. I make it 10 minutes to go. It's Carlisle 7, Warrington 10. Vickers brings it to the halfway line. Remember, he's kicked a beautiful goal, 50 yards, when Bishop failed to find touch. Long one downfield. Who's going to get this? Desi Drummond. Lovely take by Desi. Up he gets. Desi looking for a try. Not scored this season. Good running though by Desi. Brings play to the 25. Man, he'll go on his own. All experienced pro old man, he knows. Take a tackle, make 10 yards. Kill the clock. Crompton, Armand takes a run this time. This way Sanderson comes into the game. He's still going, Sanderson. Again, 3 tackles to bring him down. If anything, that's what's shocked about Carlisle. They've had 3 or 4 tacklers every time, and like I say, if you played rugby league, I know it takes a hell of a lot out of you. Crumpton again with a little chip. Here's Crumpton again. Try! Crumpton in again. It seems like the roof's filling on Carlisle. 2 tries in the space of 2 minutes, and Crumpton behind them both. This time he follows his own little chip through. Scores under the H's. 14-7 with a kick to come. Like I said earlier, Martin Crumpton was the lad to turn this game. He's the lad with the magic. He's a scrum half. He might not be your Andy Gregory, but I'll tell you, he's a good scrum half. And Warrington can thank him today because he's won this game for them. Without him today, I think Carlisle would have been in the draw. Good play, Crumpton. First try he makes for Bishop. Second one he does a little kick, makes a break, little kick, follows it up and dives on it under the H. 4 more points, a good game. I'll pull his leg on the coach going back. It's his turn, get the ailing. So it's Bishop now. Relatively easily conversion under the sticks. Makes it 16. The score makes the falsehood on the game, I must say. Carlisle's not that many points in it. They've had no luck, really. They've had a player sent off, they've had 1 sin bin, they've had 2 or 3 injuries. There's players out there now carrying injuries, but staying on the park. Young Thomason, the hooker, he's got a dead leg or something, but I'll tell you, he's my man of this match. They say Dwayne Mann's the best hooker in the game, but I'll tell you what, that young lad Thompson's give him a game today. That's not gone 10 yards. That'll be a penalty to Warrington. So Carlisle now falling a bit to pieces now as Warrington get a penalty on the halfway. Bishop saying slow it down. I'm sure in the end of this result, the only thing that's told is the difference in divisions. The big difference between first and second. The first is a faster game, but take note away from Carlisle. Their final today. Few disappointed. I'm sure Cameron Bell will be disappointed. He knows they should have won this game. Fine touch. 10 yards in the Carlisle half of the field. Dwayne Mann. Nah, Arman. Arman running now. Carlisle still tackling though. Don't want their heads to go down. Let this game tackle like they've done all the game. Here's Sanderson. Good tackling. That's the way to tackle. 1 man round the legs, not 3 or 4. 1 man will bring 1 man down by the pins. Crumpton again. This time Derbyshire gets a knock. Only just come on the field, Derbyshire. Looks like a bad injury to him too. He's writhing in agony on the floor. That looks like a leg injury. Bad play by the wing. Does not give the knock on backwards, says the referee. That looks a bad injury to Derbyshire, I'll tell you that now. These 2 Kiwis have had a good game for the Carlisle today too. You've got to remember, this is a development area for rugby league. They've done well to do what they're doing. And I like what the league's done. The league's given the option of many overseas players as they want, but they can only put 5 on the medding. That suits them. Scott. Every player's played his heart out for Carlisle. It's just unfortunate the captain and most experienced player, Clayton Friend, got sent off 5 minutes before half-time. Because I'll tell you, with him on the field, it might have been a different score now. Here's the one back to Vickers. Vickers looks to kick. He has to give it to his winger, Scott, but there's Lyon again. Had a sound game at full-back, David Lyon. He'll have to go on his own. Good tackle, that's the way. Still going, though. Good tackle. 1 man against C round the legs. There's no need for 3 or 4 men going in tackling. Sanderson. There again, look. There's a pass out to Drummond. He's looking for Rudd. Derbyshire. Inside to Drummond. Good tackling by Carlisle. Still going. Mercer. Straightens up now, Mercer. He's in. Mercer goes in. No stopping Mercer when he gets near the line. Like a big bull. Good centre. International class, Gary Mercer. But like I say, the last 5 or so minutes, Carlisle's heads have gone down. They wondered what they've done. 1 minute they're leading 7-4. The next thing, Warrington scored 12 points in a matter of 2 minutes. Uncalled for. Don't like supporters cheering when a player's injured. No need for it. The blokes entertain this crowd today, and all you can do is cheer. and the blokes lay prostrate. No need for it. These lads have tried to entertain you today. 26 of them, plus substitutes. And I'll tell you something, you Carlisle supporters, you've got a good team here, and stick with them. Get your friends to come and watch them. Have a go yourself. Start an amateur club going. There's potential for it in this area. Drummond all right after the knee injury. So, Bishop now. Trying to convert Mercer's try. Warrington 20, Carlisle 7. But let me tell you, it's only happened in the last 5 minutes, this. If you were a stranger and just come in with 10 minutes to go and you looked at that scoreboard, you'd have read Carlisle 7, Warrington 4. And in the space of 5 minutes, it's Carlisle 7, Warrington 20. But remember too, Carlisle's played with 12 man. And playing with 12 man in a game like this takes a lot out of you. Maybe you don't notice it till about 15 minutes from time, and then it catches up with you. So it's Bishop, about 10 yards in from the far touchline, about 25 yards out. Can he put this one over? It looks a good kick. Good kick. Increases Warrington's lead. Warrington 22, Carlisle 7. Well, I'm Warrington through and through, but I'll tell you, I'll be going back on that coach. We were lucky to win this game. That's all there is to it. It's Warrington who go in the draw, not Carlisle, but very, very lucky. McGinty gets to the 25, he's tackled. This 12-man told in the end. Sanderson straightens up, good running, unloads to man. Man unloading, Warrington playing good football now. Kavanagh gets it out to the centre. Timoki to the winger. Pushes Drummond off. Good play by the winger, but Desi comes back for another bite. Carlisle, be nice to see him score a try. He deserve one. Warrington's played Carlisle now 3 times in the last 4 years, and I'll tell you, every game's been a ding-donger. Offside. Might be a bit late for that now. So Kavanagh starts, gives it to Scott. Warrington players couldn't tackle him there. They knew they were in an offside position, and they give Scott a free run. He goes on his own now, the centre. Good tackling, he's in. No, good tackle. Gary Sanderson round the pins. Looking for a consolation try, Carlisle. Kavanagh, unlucky. There he goes, Compton again. Must score here, 3 men in support. Good play. Crompton should have got rid earlier. Warrington's got a gap over there. Crompton again. Well tackled. That was a certain try stop by Carlisle. I think Crompton passed that too soon, but maybe he was jiggered. He'd just run 60 yards. There's the gap. Just opened up like a curtain. And there's Martin for his second. Man of the match, Crompton. Warrington running away with it a bit now. 26-7. But it's only been in the last 10 minutes, mark my words, since Crompton come on the field. He's changed the whole game around. He's scored 2 tries, he's made 2 tries. Can't do much more. He's made a couple of good breaks. They should have scored earlier from Crompton's break. Left Bishop with a simple kick under the H. Kicks this. I make it time. You won't have much long after this kick goes over. So the final score, I reckon, is going to be Carlisle 7, Warrington 26. Yep, it's 28. Carlisle and Warrington 28. As I make it almost time now. I don't think we'll have time to restart this game. The clock's been stopped. Having a word with someone here, the referee. Having a word. Looks like Paul Derbyshire and Vickers. He's not happy. Papa, something went on then. I don't know what it was. It wasn't much. Just a bit of bickering, probably. Derbyshire and Pappy, that's who he's having words. He won't sit up, just having a quiet word. Listen. I mean, why don't he just get on his time anyway? They'll be best of friends in the bar after the game, them two. So it's Vickers to restart. I make it full time almost. Vickers, long kick downfield. Who's behind this? Billy McGinty. Here comes Billy. Loses it. Offside, wasn't it? No, knock on. I thought the player was in front of Billy McGinty, but we'll settle for the scrum down. Carlisle's head and ball. Be nice to see him score a consolation try. The young hooker, if anyone deserved the try, it's number 9 on Carlisle. Pape out to the winger, back. She tried, didn't deliver it. Died with it. Zokasene, he'll go on his own. Silly play. Swing it wide, Carlisle. Kavanagh to Scott. Scott should pass it out. You're trying to go on your own. You're not big enough to go through 3 men. Get it out to your wingers. Here's Pape inside to another mistake. Pape did well to cover that. Knock on. I make it injury time here at Carlisle's ground. Carlisle, few players, I'll tell you, in this Carlisle pack, got a few knocks, but they stayed on that field. They're rugby league players. That's what rugby league's all about. It's not soccer. Least injury in soccer, they're moaning and stretchers coming on. These rugby lads, different game. Penalty. Not happy with the front rows. Penalty to Carlisle. Late in the game now. What's Vickers going for touch, is he? It'd be nice to see Carlisle score a try. I believe this centre, Pap, is usually the top try scorer down here for the last few seasons. Here's this play again. I don't know why they do all this now. It's ridiculous. You think Warrington's going to fall for that? I mean, loses possession. There it is. Final score at Carlisle. Carlisle 7. Goals by Williams. Drop goal by Vickers and a penalty by Vickers. Warrington 28, tries by Crompton 2, Bishop. Who got the other try? And Mercer. Goals by Rocky Turner and Paul Bishop. So Warrington going to the semi-final. Final score. Happy commentator, it's Carlisle 7, Warrington 28.